Hi, welcome to Shelly's Everyday Prepping Adventures. I did a video earlier and I put it up. I'm going to take it down. It didn't come out right. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I want to thank you for coming over to my channel. I want to thank any of the new subs and all of my other subs. Appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. So today I wanted to touch on something, the baby formula shortage. You know, you hear about it and you hear about it, but until it actually hits home, it doesn't, I mean, it's real, but it's not as real as it could be if you're being affected or someone you know is being affected. So yesterday I got I sent a text to my best friend. I asked her how she was doing. She said she was having a terrible day. So I said, what happened? I called her up because I'm not much for long texts, but she told me that her son and his wife had their pipes back up into their trailer, and their trailer was flooded, and that they have a baby. I think she's 8 months old, and they have a baby, and the formula, the mother dropped the formula on the floor, and well, if the trailer's flooded, you know, I mean, I wouldn't use the formula anyway, but it was completely ruined. So she had been out for over 2.5 hours looking for formula. Everywhere she went, they did not have it. It was crazy. She was in Delaware, Maryland, because we live in the corner of Maryland that borders Pennsylvania and Delaware. So when she told me this, I said, you know, if you give me a couple minutes, I'll stop what I'm doing. I was grooming, I was working. I'll run down to my grocery store here and see if they have any. So I went down to my grocery store. It's a Martin store. It is an offshoot of the Giant food stores. I went in and I went down the aisle. There were two cans of baby formula, and it was soy milk. So I called her. She said, no, that's not what we need. She had sent me a picture, so I knew that really wasn't what they needed. So I went up to the customer service desk and asked the young girl there, if it's not on the shelf, do you have any in the back? She said, if it's not on the shelf, she said, I'm sorry, ma'am, we don't have any. So I told my friend, you know, they don't have any. I tried my Dollar General, which is even closer to my house than the grocery store, and they had nothing as well. And they do sell baby formula, but they didn't have it. I came home and I went back to work, and she called me a half an hour later and she said, I finally got a can of baby formula. She said, I went into a Walmart. They had just gotten a shipment. I waited and they had one can. And I begged the lady to let me have it because I needed it for my granddaughter. I want to give you a little bit of backstory on my friend. She has a liver issue, and she's had this problem since she was about 37, 38 years old. She's now 54, and she's not well. She's had 3 liver transplants. Make a long story short, she never thought she would live long enough to be a grandmother. So she's very happy and excited to be a grandmother. Well, she also has another one on the way. So she's very concerned about what's going on. How long is this going to last? You know, nobody really knows. But it hit home. I mean, I see the videos, I hear people talk about it, but until someone close to me said, yes, I spent 2.5 hours literally looking for baby formula for my grandchild. And she said her daughter-in-law was at work and she was crying because she knew that her daughter needed a bottle within a half an hour, and she had no milk. But luckily everything came through and the baby formula was found, thank heavens. So I just wanted to share that little story with you. If you've had any experiences like that, anything similar, or if you would let me know what it's like in your area for the baby formula, that would be awesome. Like I said, I live 5 minutes from Pennsylvania. That's where I go to my Walmart. They haven't had baby formula in months. So I'm just interested to know if this is just about everywhere. It sounds like it is. But if you could drop a comment, let me know if that's what's going on in your area. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. This is Shelly's Everyday Prepping Adventures. I appreciate you coming. Have a blessed day.